Welcome back, guys, to the adventures of Lynx-O the Night Cat. We're taking just a short break for our adventures in Solstheim to come back to the College of Winterhold to upgrade our spells. We've gotten them leveled up enough that we are now eligible to buy restoration and destruction spells at the Adept level. We've done the Apprentice, we've done the Novice, we've done the Apprentice. Now we're at the Adept level. So, first thing we need to do, we need to find the two... Hello, Tolfdir. Hello, Brilnia. Hello, Onmund. We need to find the two NPCs
I still need some help.
that sell the spells, and I'm not really sure where they're going to be. Just going to look around till we run into them. There's Tolfdir again. And I should probably note that this is one of those rare instances where I am doing post-commentary on an episode instead of recording it live. Enthir. Food. The reason for this is Nurya. Nurya is not the reason. The reason for this is that for whatever reason, for the second time since I modified my recording setup maybe about a month or 6 weeks ago, I got a different audio interface to interface with my XLR microphone. And, oh, that goes outside. Okay, so that's the second floor. I got a different interface to interface with my XLR microphone and my computer. And twice this has happened where I've finished a recording session only to find out that nothing from my microphone was picked up and I didn't change any settings whatsoever. So it's kind of baffling me why it's happened. But anyway, that's not important. Let's just focus on the content here. Hall of Continents. We're looking for 2 people, and we've found 0. Feralda, that's one of them.
We all have you to thank for saving the college.
Yeah.
Your position is well deserved.
Whatever.
So, you wish to master the arcane arts?
Yep. Okay, so you got some robes. Apprentice Robes of Destruction, 15% less to cast destruction spells. Very nice, I guess. 20% less is better. And then the Master Robe she's selling. Check these babies out. 22%. I would like a higher increment than 20 to 22%. But that's pretty good. That's only incrementally better than what I'm wearing, and these things don't provide any armor, so I don't anticipate ever using them. Scroll of Ice Blast, Soul Gems, but then down here below we've got... Oh, yeah, whatever. Soul Gem Grand. I've got a bunch of those. Down here we have the actual things, the spell tomes. You can tell which ones I know if they have the little eye next to them. So I picked up Fireball, and then Fire Cloak. 60 seconds. Opponents in melee range take 8 points of damage. Alright, click on it. Quit reading. Just click. Okay, I'm looking at this. This is the original one we started at. The one that does damage per second. And then Ice Blast, a freezing whirlwind that does 40 points of frost damage to health and stamina. Very nice. Ice Cloak is like the Fire Cloak, only with ice damage. Then Lightning Chain is just like Lightning Bolt, except it jumps to different targets for 40 points. As far as the description goes, it doesn't say that it reduces the damage, which means that would be very good against a group. And we just got to level up on speech. That's pretty good. And Lightning Cloak does the same as the Fire Cloak and Ice Cloak, whatever. I think that's all she has to offer. Yep. Okay, scroll up and down once or twice. Double check. You done? Okay. So we're done. Oh, that's right. I kind of forgot. I have a little trouble here trying to get the proper... There we go. Trying to get the proper... I thought I would try out training because I've never used it. Oh, yes. Move your mouse around there in a circle. Whatever I'm talking about. Basically, I've never used training before, and what I had thought previously is that it was just a hunch. There was no actual information to back this up. But I thought that the game wouldn't let you just buy your way to a higher level. Because that would... Yeah, here's me. I can't resist. Gotta steal stuff. The game wouldn't let you just buy levels, buy experience levels. Maybe that goes back to the Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind, but I don't really...
We have survived difficult times.
Hello! I was not looking at your soul gems.
I owe you that, Archmage.
I was not looking at your soul gems. See you later. Ooh, here's some things.
Nasty business with that
Oh, hi.
fellow.
Hello.
Pity that I was unable to assist, but I was
I was not
otherwise
about to steal
occupied.
your money. Oh, check out my stealthiness here. Sit right next to you. You don't even see me. Gold, 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 gold. And it's all gem. So what was I saying? Oh, yeah. So maybe back in the Elder Scrolls Morrowind, it wouldn't let you buy levels. But to be honest, that was so long ago, I don't remember. So I could just be, I didn't want that basket. I may just be remembering things wrong. That was sort of the assumption I'd gone on, and I've just discovered that the training you buy from NPCs will go towards your leveling, and I should have been doing it. And you probably saw there, if you don't already know this, a lot of you probably already do know this, because you bothered to check, and I did not. But it said 0 out of 5. Oh, yeah, put that, yeah, I don't want that basket, jerk. It said 0 out of 5, and we did a training. It went to 1 out of 5. So you can do training 5 times per level, is what I gathered after fiddling with it a bit. There's for all again. You can do it 5 times per level, and I should have been doing this the whole time. It gets expensive, I guess, but I got a lot of money. So I should definitely be doing that, especially at the high level I'm at to facilitate continuing to level. Okay, what am I looking for here? Oh, that's right. I want to pickpocket this guy, so I'm looking for my amulets of deft hands or whatever. Oh, necklace of peerless deft hands. There it is. 40% better pickpocket chance. Makes it, my success rate is pretty darn good with this thing. I have some gloves as well. Oh, he doesn't have anything in his inventory. Okay. That was a waste. That was a waste. Okay, that's another skill I need to continue to work on. That one will take a very long time to get to 100. Miscellaneous crappy soul gems. Enchanting table. Whoop-de-doop-de. Okay. Ooh, healing potion. Healing potion. And this is the part where I notice that everything in the Mages Guild is white to me because I'm the Archmage. So all this stuff, free. Or maybe it's just in this one room. But, yeah, at this point, the spirit goes out of me. The enthusiasm for stealing diminishes because I realize I'm not actually stealing. I'm just taking stuff that I have free right to, and I get really sad. Because stealing, they're just going to hand it to you. I mean, what fun is that? It's not any fun at all. Even if I'm the Archmage, I mean, they could at least put up a little bit of a struggle, like hold on to their possessions a little bit more. Okay, that goes up to Skyrim. So we have one more NPC to find. Let's see if we can track her down. That's a no, wrong way, buddy. Let's see if we can track her down. All right. So we tried the 2 barracksy places, the 2 residences. So let's go in here. Okay, here we go. Usually just the orc is here. Oh, here's a book. Look at this. The Dragon Forge. Started Conarik's accoutrements. This is Find the Lost Temple Revakaim, however you pronounce that. This book is part of the quest from the mod I downloaded that adds a bunch of Dragon Priest stuff. It adds the Dragon Priest armor to go with the Dragon Priest masks. And there's also a huge dungeon with exclusive Dragon Priest stuff. That's what this mod is all about. So eventually I do want to get to that. Oh, here she is, Colette. That's the one we're looking for. What you got for sale? Yeah.
So you wish to master the arcane art?
Yes. Okay, so she's got the same kinds of things. Adept robes, apprentice robes, expert, master, whatever. Same dealio, just restoration instead of destruction. And then she's got some of this stuff. Yeah, now here we go. I've been using Heal 2, which heals for 50 points, and we're going to get Heal 3, which heals for double that, which is awesome. Okay, yes. Look, why don't you just hover over there a little bit longer? Am I talking about that for that long? Okay, now click the Heal 3. Just buy the book. What are you talking about for so long? Just buy the book. There you go. And Heal Other doesn't have the eyeball. I'm pretty sure I already know that one. But I think I'd buy it again just in case. It was not very expensive anyway. And then Turn Undead 2 and 3, I'm unlikely to ever use, because a level 13 Undead I can just one-shot with basically everything, and it's more useful for me to level up my spells on those kind of guys than to just to turn them. Although I guess that is a spell, and maybe I would be leveling it. Okay, never mind, I take it back. We also got Spell Ward, and then she's got some staffs. Whoop-de-doop-de. Nice face you got there, lady. All right, exit out of there. Oh, that's right. So I realize here that I've been missing out on training.
So you wish to master
and I have some trouble getting the...
So you wish to master...
I'm trying to use my mouse on a PC game, and it's giving me all kinds of... I'm like, freaking out. I'm trying to do the training.
Aware of what's going on.
Yeah, I don't care, lady.
And I will...
Okay, finally we get it.
With you.
And I realize, okay, so we've got expert... She's an expert trainer. Times train this level, 1 out of 5. But look at that. It costs 1,600 to train with her. I guess that goes by my current restoration level and gets more expensive as that gets higher. That would be my guess. So we're going to train. It goes up a little bit. Oh, yeah. We're leveling up faster now. I'm starting to put 2 and 2 together in my brains. And that's all the way up to 1,700. Oh, yeah, 4 out of 5. Click it one more time. So 1,700, let's just say an average of 1,700 per use times 5 is 8,500 gold every level. Which I think I can swing that. I can definitely swing that if I just are a little bit more aggressive about making money.
Very insulting notes
anyway, let's go outside and let's try out these spells. I got to learn them first, of course. Okay, so we're up here. This is a nice empty spot where we can just throw spells around to figure out what they do, and we can rework our hotkeys and our favorites menu and all that kind of stuff. I love that sound. Yeah. Hwah! And I'm realizing here, heal other. Yes, indeed. I see the eye now, and I didn't before. I do know it, so that was some kind of error. I don't know what's caused it, but there we go. So I just drop it on the ground. Ice Blast, Ice Cloak, Lightning Chain, Lightning Cloak, Turn Undead. Or, Turn Undead, and Ward. And that'll be that. Okay, yeah, drop the book on the ground. Who cares about that? Not even worth my time to go sell it to the NPC. And then we'll click on Destruction as the hand there. The fiery hand. So favorite up the new stuff. We want to favorite up the lightning chain. I guess we got to pick. I think what I'm doing now is I'm deciding which cloak to use, because they're all basically the same. And so I'm only going to favorite one of the cloaks. Oh no, Ice Hands is wrong. Take that off. Turn on Ice Blast. I'll figure it out here in a second here. There we go. And then Fireball. And then pick one of the cloaks. I think I pick Fire Cloak. There we go. Any day now. See, this is the difference between like already knowing the game and discovering it for the first time. This is me on camera reading these things basically for the first time, and then I'm commenting on it, already knowing what everything does, and I'm like, okay, hurry up, get on with it. So sometimes when I do these rare post commentaries, I have the same experience a lot of viewers do who have played the game thoroughly, and they're like, what are you doing? I'm face rolling. I'm hitting my head against the desk. All right. So let's see if we can cast this from this perspective. Check this out. Shoom. All right. That's definitely cool. You can't tell me that's not cool. No, they're up above, buddy. There you go. Fireball. Okay. Let's just let's try it out against this wall who's been annoying me for ages. There's the one-handed. And does not totally drain. Look at my magic level. It doesn't totally drain it right off the bat, so not too bad. Pretty cool. I'm liking those. I've got a one of my mods updates the fire textures, so I've got updated fire textures. I think it looks really nice. Okay, let's try Ice Blast. Check this guy out. Zoom! Any day now. Shoot it! I'm just holding ice in my hand. My hand is turning numb. Look at that. It just sort of creates this path of frost. Anything walks in that path takes frost damage and gets slowed. Or maybe they don't take damage, but they definitely get slowed. And that's the two-handed. Creates this little vortex of coldness. And then Lightning Chain. Lightning Chain, hate to break it to you, looks just like Lightning Bolt. Only it arcs from target to target. And since I don't have any targets to hit right here, we don't really get to see that. So I guess that's all of those. Yeah, okay, so that's all of those. Next thing we need to do, let's head back to Solstheim and see what's going on with the quest, with the guy to dig up the place so we can get at the Dragon Priest.
Your hands only. Let's see here. I got this from a pretty excited-looking dark elf around Raven Rock. He said it was important I got it to you as soon as I could. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
So, as soon as I showed up in Solstheim again, not only is it snowing, like there's a goddamn blizzard everywhere. Actually, this may be partially ash because the volcano is constantly exploding. But the courier we've been waiting on showed up, and it's the only one here without an eyeball, buddy. Letter from Ralasidaris, the guy we've been waiting on for the Dragon Priest quest. I hope this message finds you quickly, Lynx-O. We completed the excavation, run into some difficulties. Come as soon as you can, your partner, Ralis. Okie doke, and it's not that far. And I don't know if I can actually fast travel to that. Yeah, I can. But I decided to run anyway, because it's not very far. Man, every time I see the Morrowind-style architecture... Oh, I'm trying to do the Clear Skies shout right there. Which, the whole purpose of the Clear Skies shout is to clear the skies. See that? Skyrim itself yields to the Thuum, and, you know, weather goes the hell away. But it doesn't work on this snow. I don't know why. It's maybe because we're in Solstheim and there's some kind of ash thing that isn't affected by it, and we have to be... Maybe we have to be in Skyrim itself to use that. I don't know. I don't know why. But it does, whatever. Who cares? But it does not work. I was trying to use it. Doesn't work. But anyway, yeah. This snow or ash or whatever it is makes it really hard to see very far. But we don't have that far to go. We are already there. This used to be buried, and now it's been excavated. There's a bunch of excavator crap all around, tents and stuff. And of course, my first thought is, oh, can I steal something? Nope, yep, but there's nothing really to sell. Let's talk to this guy. What's going on? What's going on?
This isn't good. We only got a little ways in when something managed to wake up the Draugr. Before I could blink, all the miners were dead, and I was next in line. Don't think anyone else made it out alive. This is what I get for skimping on labor.
What now?
Well, unless you want to deal with the Draugr, this whole little venture of ours is over.
Oh, I can deal with the Draugr.
Might be over either way. It looked like a dead end before the place started crawling. We could have missed something, so I don't know.
Alright. So, clear the Draugr, find a way deeper into the barrow. There we go. There is our quest objectives. So we actually have something to do. Let's head downtown into the barrow, and let's kick some Draugr buttskis.